All right, sorry about that. Let's see if I can get it up here on my iPad. I had a problem just a minute ago. Here we are. All right, we're going to give it a few minutes because I was late, so I'm sure people are probably trying to chase it down to find out where the video is. Hey, please, when you come in, make sure you let me know you're here. Go ahead and post something in a comment, say hello, and make sure you use that share button. Share, if you click share, it will share on your page, and maybe some of your friends will join you. It'll be a fun time. We're going to give it a minute or two and see if we get several more people to join us. We're going to be doing this one. It's Live Life in Flip-Flops. I mean, who doesn't want to live life in flip-flops? I am so tired of boots in winter that I need flip-flops. Hey, April. Hey, I got your message. Contact paper. You can get it at Walmart in their shelving aisle. So if you just go to any of your Walmarts or Kmarts or whatever, they have the shelf paper is what it is. It's just clear contact paper. Hey, Robin. So happy you joined me. How's things going? Give it a minute or two and see if a few more people come on. I know that I sent the invite out all over the place. And then when I originally tried to connect, it wouldn't connect on my iPad, which was a mess. Oh, you're welcome. I'm going to go ahead and start fuzzing this, and hopefully people start slowly coming in. Just make sure when you're in here, use that share button. Share with your friends, share on your Facebook. Let's try to see if we can get more people involved in this. The more people I get involved, the more giveaways and stuff like that I'll do. I just think it's more fun. More fun if we have more people, we have more questions. But, all right. So what I'm doing here is I'm fuzzing the transfer. I am not using a chalk couture board. I went ahead and I waxed the surface, and I just used a can of mini wax, put it on, and then I just kind of polished it off. And the reason you want to do that is because you don't want your transfer to stick really hard to it to where you're pulling it off and stretching your transfer. All right, well, see if I can. I'm going to go ahead and use the Couture Teal for this one, I think. To my table. You just want to make sure that you put it on, and I just wipe it on and then I wipe it off. Of course, you could put any colors that you want. You can mix and match, but I'm going to do the flip-flops in different colors, so I want to just focus on this and the teal. What you're going to try to do is try to get all the lines out. Get your excess off of there. You don't want to waste your paste. So just get off as much as you can. Kind of have to move a little quick because this stuff dries pretty quick. You just want to pull from the center of your transfer. If you have one that has a cutout, you definitely don't want to keep pulling that way. So I'm going to move over to the side and kind of pull off to the side. There we go. How cute is that? I love the teal on the black. Now, if you can see, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a little smudge mark. You can fix that. I mean, it's so easily to be fixed. And the only thing I do is if I don't have a Q-tip handy, I'll take a paper towel and wrap it on one of the stir sticks. And then I'll just touch it up. That's the beauty of the Chalk Couture, is you can fix little errors, little boo-boos that happen. Some people like them. They, you know, it makes it their own. Here we go. All right, now we're going to do the flip-flops. We got some polka dots, and we got some lines, and we got some solids. No, Libby, you didn't miss much. And, hey, Cindy, there's always the replay, so just remember, if you go on there and you watch the replay, just hit replay. We're doing live life in flip-flops, which I'm sure we all wish we could do after this winter. Okay. There's a couple other people in the background, I think, that I'm not seeing their names come up. If you come in, say hi so I know you're here. I'd like to welcome you to the tutorial. If not, and you want to stay off in a shadow, by all means. All right, we got those two. Not sure where I want that one yet, so we'll hold off on that one. Let's go ahead and do these other ones. I'm using, let's see, what do we have? We have Bumblebee, which is the yellow, and orange peel. Or I'm going to use the, let's do the raspberry. I think the raspberry is really pretty and it'll stand out. We'll use the orange for the bottom. Give it some beachy look. That has to be one of my favorite colors. I don't know if y'all can hear it. My dog's down here underneath of my feet because I was gone most of the day yesterday. So he's laying down underneath my feet and he is snoring. All right, this is going to show you how the layering effect works. Thanks, Robin. So a lot of our transfers have, there are two parts. So you would do a base part and then this part, which is going to show the bottom, and then it will give the tines, I guess is what you call it, for the top half. And it's used on all of the flip-flops that are on, used in this transfer, that are on the transfer paper. Now, like this one already has its own, but you can, when you lay this over top, that's going to give it a different color and it'll give it a bottom to it. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I want it to kind of hang off the side. Oh, Libby, how'd yours turn out? Did it turn out nice? I'm sure it did. And let's go, what color do we want? Let's go a little bit of pink. we go. And just when you layer, you want to make sure that all your layers are really, really dry. So I just keep a heat gun close by, and I shoot it with a heat gun. And then a lot of people do, some people don't. They will put wax on the bottom layer. I do, because everything that I've done, it just peels it right back up, and I don't want it to peel up. So we'll see how this works. Wait till y'all see the next one. It's going to be a quick one that I do next, and that's going to be a giveaway. I figure on Wednesday I'll do a drawing for anybody that watches the replay. This is metal, so it probably needs to cool down for a minute. My papers. And I just have my transfer sitting in bath water over here. I have a dish pan just with a little bit of water in it, and all my transfers are sitting in that for now until I'm ready to clean them. And then once I'm ready to clean them, I just go ahead and wipe them down with a Clorox wipe and let them dry, and then I put them back on the backing paper, because you can use these. They're saying up to 10 to 15 times. Just depends on the surfaces that you're using it on, guys. Okay, let's see what we get here. April, I'm having the problem you had yesterday. I can't see. Come on. There it is. Maybe. Oh my goodness. I think my light is too bright, and then if I do it any darker, then you all can't see. Oh, this is crazy. All right, well, let's try to line it up that way and see if I can just... All right. It's being difficult. April, can you run up here? I'm only 35 minutes away, and help. Were they hard for you, Libby? Yeah, I can't see it. That's all right. I'll get it. And if not, it'll be a set of flip-flops where the bottoms fell off. How's that? All right, let's try this again. Maybe I'll try the yellow. Maybe it'll give me a little luck. Holy moly. Well, I got to realize, too, that it doesn't go on. I keep trying to put it on the colors, and it doesn't go on the colors. I'm going to say that's it. If it's not, it's just not. Let's see what we got, guys. Oh, where's my lid? And it was on there. Woo woo. So I'm going to rinse this one really, really quick and just get it so I can wipe the orange off and go with another color. I don't know why that one lined up so nice. I like that one. Then, of course, I got my little wax and my little paint chips all over this. That is too cute. I love the yellow and the orange. All right, so I guess pink, I'll go light pink, and dark pink, I'll go dark. We'll see how that goes. You just want to make sure that your transfer is dry before you stick it back on there, because this is water-soluble paste, which means if you add water, it dissolves the pigment in it. And that's the last thing. You don't want to work so hard and then stick a wet transfer on there and have it dissolve what you've done. I washed it, so again, I'm going to fuzz it. Now, I did not get all the orange off, as you could tell. But when I go to clean it, I will use our board eraser. and some of the Clorox wipe, and it'll take that color off, so we'll be fine. Okay, this one's going to drive me nuts. I think I got it. I think I got it. Whoop, whoop. A little off at the bottom of this one. There we go. All right, we're going to do light pink for this one. Yeah, well, you got to do bright colors, Libby. It's summertime. Well, the flip-flops are for summertime. Actually, it's so funny. We have a hot tub, and I think it was last year when we had some of the cold days, I'd go out and get in the hot tub, and I'd go out in my bathrobe and, you know, with my bathing suit on, and I'd put a pair of flip-flops up on the deck, and by the time that I got out of the hot tub to step into the flip-flops, they were frozen to the deck. Oh, it was so funny. Oh, yeah. That was on good. Let's see if we could just line this up, because I'm going dark. I'm going to do the dark pink with this one. That one was easy to line up. If it didn't stick to my finger and move. All right, we're going to do the dark. And I may have had some of my pink on there, and I'm okay with that. Some of my light pink. Cool. Of course, I got it on my desk. There we go, guys. Live life in flip-flops. Now, I think I have some, they're like miniature flip-flops that would make this 3D that I'll probably put on this to finish it off. And then if I'm going to go ahead and do anything with this, I'd probably spray seal it because you can't clean it with water after that. Cool. All right. So the next one I'm going to do really, really quick, and this is going to be one of the giveaways, is going to be, I have mixed drinks about feelings. This is so cute. And the only reason I'm doing two is because that other one went rather quickly. And I just want you all to see this one. And this is the one I'll give away on Wednesday. I'll do a drawing. So if you're new and you're watching this and it's a replay, make sure down below you write replay. So that way I know. And anybody that is in the chat room right now, that's the 8 people that I have, I'll run a list. And then the people that watch the replay will be entered into the drawing to win this board, which is, this is just too cute. All right, I'm going to fuzz it. I think I'm going to do probably a light pink drink. Light pink. Get it positioned where you want it. Now, like any of our transfers, when it has a big area here that is the silk screen, just make sure you have it down good and tight, that there's no bubbles. I think I'm going to use, and I think I'm crooked, so that's not going to work. Let's try this again. And we do have a tape, or you can use a measuring tape to measure. I don't usually get that specific. If I can look at it and tell that it's crooked, I'll fix it. But if I can't, it stays. Let's do the hot pink. Let's do this raspberry again. I just think the colors will make this pop. You're going to put it on. And then you're going to wipe it off. Libby, do you have this one? This one is just too cute. I figured it'd be cute for a little fun giveaway. Make it a double. April, I'm telling you. Girl, I'm telling you. After the night we had last night, woo! I think I crawled in bed. It might have been, I don't even know what time it was. I don't even want to guess what time it was. But I know when I woke up, I felt like I was still driving. April and I attended the Couture Tour yesterday, and it wasn't Pittsburgh, it was Philadelphia. We kept saying Pittsburgh, and then we're talking and laughing and running through tolls or whatever, and didn't pay any attention on the way home. We ended up going out of our way, so she got to see lovely Frederick, because that's how I roll. Figure if I'm going on tour, she's going on tour with me. I think what I'm going to do with this one is do it 2 different colors. So I'm going to show you how we can do it real close to that, and then we'll do this one a different color. I chopped down some of our squeegees. So let's go blue on the feelings. So I'm just going to put this on here and let it sit until I mess with the other. And let's go yellow on the I have mixed. Boy, it's going to be colorful. All right. Yellow's done. I'm going to take the blue, and you really have to kind of work quick with this stuff, guys. And you'll see, if it dries out when you go to pull it up, it kind of pulls it up. Makes it look rustic. But I'm not sure that you need a rustic drinking sign. Okay. How cool is that? I need to turn my fuzzing cloth the other way so I don't stick everything in that little tab that's there. All right, and I think that's still wet. We'll dry it a little bit. This one here is one of our smaller transfers. It's the A size transfer. Yeah, Libby, Jessica sat right behind us. We stood in line with her for the longest time. Very, very nice. She is so sweet. All right, and we got a cherry. Did I take out some red? I got to stir me some red, but go ahead and put a little bit of wax on my, and I just touch it. I just tap it down. Now, after I'm done, that wax, it will wipe off. So if you see that haze around it after you're done with your whole project, let it dry or whatever, it wipes off. So where are we going to put this? Yeah, that's kind of... And... Libby, they're having one in Columbus down by you, aren't they? Are you signed up to go to the one in Columbus? Isn't that by you? There you go. I stuck my finger in it, wiped the red right back off. These nails, it's so hard. I thought about doing away with them so I can chalk without an issue. There you go. I think my board is still a little bit warm. I'm going to go ahead and put this, we got the, is that like a martini pin? I'll put the martini pin in the cherry so it doesn't sink to the bottom. Yeah, these things are so fun because you get to play around with it. Hey, Izzy! How are you? I love it when the kids get on here and they want to talk. Lindsay must be out and about because usually she's on here. I was teasing her today. I said, when I do my lives, you really don't sit and watch, do you? She's like, well, Mom, I try. So, she is too funny. All right. I am going to see if I can do it this way, but I'm not going to let it. I got to watch because I just did it again. And I think the board is too warm. When I go, I don't give it enough time after I heat it or try to set it. So the board is really warm, and I think that's giving me a issue. We'll find out. We'll find out. I want to stop at the cherry, and I can see the cherry through there. So I want to make it look like it's stuck in the cherry. And I'm using our silver. This is one of my favorite colors, the silvers that they have out. See, now my cherry was not dry. Can you see that it stuck to the transfer? But that's okay because I'll fix it. Libby, this is just a little dollar store board. It's just a dollar store board. And see this, guys? See how easy that wipes off? This is not a chalk couture board. It may not wipe off of every board. But for the most part, if you can get it before it sets, you can get it off the board. Well, I should have did this one first had I known it was going to be a challenge. Okay, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to find my cherry in my water, and I'm going to clean that off so I can use it, and my pin too. Now, when you get your transfers, and you use the red, just know that red is very, very staining. It's staining on your transfers. I don't think I've ever got it out of any of my transfers. See how it stained it? It's okay. It doesn't affect it because what you're using on the transfer is the actual screen part, not the blue part. But yeah, it's not, the red is not, doesn't come off very good. Hey Jane, how are you? Well, if you can watch the replay and see that I just messed up and now I'm fixing my mess up. That's how easy it is to fix a mess up. I had a cherry right there and tried to do a stick in the cherry. My cherry wasn't dry. Actually, I think my cherry was dry, but the board was still hot. And the board is still hot from that heat gun. So I may have to revert back to a blow dryer and not so much as... All right, let's try this. And I did not, darn it. This might be a longer one than what I think. I did not, I didn't fuzz it, guys. Well, I like that cherry better than I like the first one. How long between dry times, Libby? Are you talking how long between the paste drying? Usually, I mean, I can do the cherry and then I'll do the words and then I can go back and it's pretty dry. I'm noticing though, this heat gun is keeping things, it's drying them, but it's keeping the board really, really warm. So maybe I'm too close to it. So we'll see. I'm going to do this and then I'm going to move on to mix a little greens together to make a lime for the side. So we'll have a cherry and a lime, I think. And see what happens from there. I don't know. I don't know why it's, let me see what I got. I thought it came with some bubbles too, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it was my imagination. I got my papers from my last one. The last one that we just did. All right, let's see what this one does. Yeah, see, this is a really, really warm board. April, the only thing that there is a low and a high on that heat gun. It doesn't give me, it didn't give me, yeah, it doesn't allow me to turn it down. Because, you know, Patty had to have the big heat gun. I couldn't have just the little heat gun, you know. That's what my husband always says. You can't just go standard. You got to, once go big or go home. Let me see. I'd like to see if I can get that. Let's see how this works. I don't know that it's going to work. I'd like to see if I can make the lemon look like it's going to hang off the glass. See if it can work. Livy, I had a blow dryer, and that's originally what I always used. And then I got high tech. That's cute. Can you see the lemon on the side of the glass? Although, y'all heard me say that I was going to mix green and make it a lime. Guess I changed my mind. All right, let's try this pin again and see if it doesn't pull my cherry up. Yeah, Libby, you can't touch the end of that. I'm telling you, that thing gets really, really hot. All right, I think I'm almost done with this. I really thought this. April, do you have this transfer? I thought it come with some type of bubbles that you put coming out. You're not getting me again. I'm gonna. All right. Oh, that's cute. There you go, guys. I think if I did it over again, I'd probably do the cup a different color and try to do something different in between. But I think that's cute. Also wanted to talk to you guys. We did this the couture tour yesterday, and it just seemed they were talking about everything. I look at everything different. So when I walk through a store, I'm like, I can chalk that. Oh my gosh, I know what I could put on that. So the whole time I'm walking through stores. So the other day I was in the store and they had this frame marked down, and it was $2.99. It was regularly $30, I think, is what was on the thing. And I find nothing wrong with it. Maybe it was just one they couldn't sell. So I grabbed it, and it has a chalk surface. So on this chalk surface, what my intentions are going to be is I'm going to do family memories down here on this chalk surface. $2.99 for this frame. Somebody can get it and put a picture in there. You know, it's just it's stuff like this. I mean, I walked through the stores. I went into, where did I go? Into Ross's. And they had the floating frames. Regularly 20 some dollars or whatever for $6. So my whole outlook when I go into stores now is looking to see whether I can chalk it or not. And it's so funny because at the thing that we went to yesterday, that's what they said. Do you ever now walk into the stores? Hobby Lobby has a whole new meaning to me. Because I'm looking at the stuff going, no, I can make that. No, I don't need that. And you used to be like, oh my God, I've got to have that. So if you're into crafting, if you want the signs and the decor and everything for your house, it's so much more satisfying when you can go to somebody and say, I made that, or for a birthday party. I mean, I have a party to go to or whatever. This frame right here, I paid $2.99 for. I'm going to slap a transfer on there and dress it up a little bit, and that's a present. So I mean, running out the door, I have a stock of surfaces that if somebody says, hey, so-and-so is having a birthday, or hey, so-and-so is retiring, or I grab a surface, go into my transfers and mix and match and make something for them. So I mean, it's awesome. I am having something at my house on the 16th. Sharon is coming, Sharon and her mom are coming to do it, but if you all are interested in the local people in holding a party, let me know and we'll touch base and get things set up and get things rolling. I'm going to do one in April, I think, in Pennsylvania. And then I have one at the end of the month down the road from me. But anyhow, I don't want to keep you all. Make sure that you share my site. Let's get this site up and running and get a whole lot more people on it to make it a better place to be and fun and full of questions and stuff like that. But anyhow, thanks for joining me, and you all have a wonderful, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday. You all have a wonderful hump day. Thanks.